Hi, this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. It's that time of week again where I'm going to preview for you some upcoming projects, some things that have recently come into my shop, some things that are for repair, some things that are just kind of curiosities and an eBay purchase and so on. So let's get started. Here's one that came in, and unfortunately I knew this one was coming in. That's not the unfortunate part. Fortunately, the box got opened upside down. We've got quite a display here in terms of what's going on. So there's just a whole bunch of plastic bags for packing, and I think what happened was whatever were in these tins are now out of those tins due to UPS shipping, or USPS shipping. And I know what we have in here, and this ought to make it interesting in terms of what needs to be done. But we have a pen 160, I believe, a pen 155, but it's got the 160 frame, and we have a pen 85 that's in need of repair. Fortunately, I kind of have some spare parts if needed. Here's the tops to the pieces that came off in transit. So that box is going to be one of the two projects out here, a rebuild with the replacement of a side plate on a 160 and a old-time pen 85. So that'll be fun. I'll go get started on those. I recently did a video on each of those, so that probably won't make it to the video, but just this is sort of a welcome to my life in terms of some of the things that I get into my shop, and we'll see what we can do there. Okay, next up is a customer drop-off. TJ dropped these off for me. I think we previewed his conflict, and we're going to be posting that one shortly. But TJ has dropped off two 4.0 Senators for me. These are wireline trolling reels. You can see the heavy-duty wire line in the Northeast. That's primarily set up for shark. This is beautiful condition reels. He just asked me to make sure that these are tuned up and ready to go fishing again, so we'll do that. We have a second one here as well. I'm not certain if these were eBay purchases or not, but again, this one's set up. It's got all the original pen greases and the reel seats and all that other stuff in there. Just gorgeous examples, and older ones too. As we had mentioned earlier, we made a note that the ones that have the through side plates are the older ones, as well as the crossbars, and these are in excellent condition for the age of those reels. Beautiful Bakelite handle on those, so we'll get working with on TJ's projects. I've done 4.0s, so I don't think we'll do videos there. Another longtime customer of mine, Mike, dropped off some reels the other day, so let's take a look at what we have here. In the first bag, he was telling me about this one. This is a Shimano Torium, and he's telling me this one's just, you can see it's catching here, doesn't fully return all the way, and this seems to be a weak spot in the the Takota, and both the Takota and the Torium. There's a little plastic swing arm in here that tends to break, so I'm going to have to do some work on that. Maybe I'll do that one as a video. Here's one that we did with the 940 recently. The release button here is no good, that's why it's taped. But again, we've done a 940 Level-Matic before, so I don't know if those will make it to video or not, but they will certainly be repaired for Mike. Either one of those are out of the question. It doesn't doom the reel. Here's a new reel that his friend had, and it's an Avenger 80, and he said when it's under strain it loses the anti-reverse, but I'm just testing now. That drag's not down, so I don't know if that's what he means when he says the spool spins backwards. I'm pretty sure that can lock down. We'll see. Yeah, the spool will lock down, so we'll take this one apart and we'll clean it up. I don't know if I've done the Avenger 80, so we may do that as a video. Here's a pen Warfare, I think. Yeah, the Warfare 30 LW, not my favorite reel in the pen line. And something stuck with this one. You can hear it in there. Something's just not working. I have not done a Warfare. We will do this one, and we'll see what's wrong with that and make sure that that one gets repaired as well. So from Mike, got a couple of examples there. We'll probably do these two as examples. Here's an interesting one. It was a yard sale find, and I didn't pay much for it. It's kind of a desirable reel, but the condition on it is horrible. This is a 506 narrow frame Jigmaster with the ball bearings. It's missing its tie down screw. It's been salted. You can tell heavy corrosion on it. This one, you wouldn't collect it. You wouldn't buy it as a collectible because of the condition issues there. But what I think we're going to do on this one, we're going to put it back together again and take it fishing, because this is a nice casting reel with the ball bearings. You can throw it a long way with the narrow spool, and with the setup on this thing, it's virtually indestructible, except that Mother Nature got the better of this one. So we'll probably do that one. I think I did a 505 maybe. But that was a long frame, so maybe we'll take our time and we'll do one of these as well. And then here's a whole host of pieces that I bought on eBay. It was advertised as parts reels, and I think the whole group of these wound up being $30 in the box. I was interested in one in particular because I need a side plate. Let me just show you what I got for $30, which included the postage. So first is a Johnson Century. I'm not even sure if this works or not. It's missing the top of the button there. Seems to be working, other than the button. So that's an interesting one. Yeah, this is the side plate I need, the 650 plus. I had a side plate on one. This reel is actually working. Maybe I'll tune that up. Let's see. Maybe we'll do this one as a tune-up. I was actually buying it for the side plate, but the whole thing seems to be working. I have a side plate on the 650 plus where this cap got cross-threaded and won't come off. So this one's tight too. Yeah, well, that one moves. So anyway, I think we'll make a project out of that one. That's the whole reason I went out and bought this. And they were all listed as parts reels with something as an issue in each. Here's a Hedden, I believe. Yeah, this is a Hedden. This is a good old-fashioned caster. You can hear, first of all, it's dented up top. You can see the dent that got slammed into something. It may just be simple to push that off. And this is the other one that was in there that I was interested in. So this is the Daiwa. I believe this is the 27H. Not working very well right now. The hardest thing, interestingly enough, if you're trying to get parts for this darn reel, is this little nut, the handle nut. Just a very difficult one to get. These at the time were very nice reels. They still are very nice reels. They have 2 ball bearings on the sides for these. Part of the family that included the 50H, which is one of my favorite of all times in terms of Daiwa high-speed reels. So this one's working. Tough shape, but maybe what we'll do, maybe I'll just add those to my my line when they're done. But I think we'll do a video on this. I don't believe we've done the 27H, so we'll do a video there. Next up then, let's see what we got here. The rest is kind of all like bonus coverage here. Alright, here's a Mohawk. This is a Mohawk, but it's Ocean City. It's got the Ocean City design to it. This one's frozen. I don't know what we can do with that. We'll see. There's a flywheel. I don't work on flywheels. So this one's a South Bend flywheel automatic. Let's see how that goes. Next up then is another one. This is a Hibrick, I think. We'll see. Missing its tags. Old school reel. It's working. So we'll see. We'll do that one is to take apart, call out a tuition reel. Here's one I saw that I was interested in. When you bid these things, you got to be interested in some of these. This is the Langley Spindrift. It's the Model 860. It's working, but I'm going to guess it's just tired. We'll have to see. But I like the Langleys. We'll see if we can do one on the Spindrift. Good old-fashioned Garcia Mitchell. I think this is the 624. I have a couple dozen of these. Something's going wrong inside, but I'm not shy about that. Interestingly enough, we might do this one just because you can see the horrible condition of it right now, but this stuff cleans up so nicely. I've never seen chroming like I've seen on these old Mitchells, but there's something obviously it's not engaging in here very well. I think that's more oil than anything in a broken part, but I do have the parts. Here's a Shakespeare SKP 2000, very popular at the time for the price. It was a great performer. This one's got a little rub to it, but it's working otherwise. I don't think I've done the SKP 2000 in this this variety. Looks like it's been sitting next to a furnace or something. I got a bubbly kind of side plate there, but maybe we'll do that one too. Used to see those all the time, don't see them much anymore. And here's an oldie but a goodie. It's one of the reasons that drew me to this one as well. This is an Ocean City Zephyr. It's an all aluminum case. That knocking is not unusual. That typically means that the drag washers are old. This one's working. I would put this one circa 1950. We'll see. So there's a whole bunch of project wheels. That's why sometimes I'll just go to the parts section of eBay and I'll see what I can find. And I think again it was around $30 maybe for the lot. Can't remember exactly, but I think you'll agree with that selection there. And the two that I was really interested in, the 650 Pro Ambassador and the 27H Daiwa, and the Langley, that I did okay for my money. So those will be the projects that will be coming up in the next week or two or three. These come in between my customer reels. I always say the customer comes first. So I'll be tuning the customer's reels up, and then I'll be interspersing some of those videos with some of these fun finds. And I'll actually look forward to taking this one, the 506, and maybe the 650 even, and taking them out fishing, because that's kind of the reels I use. I'm very much a conventional reel fishing, even from shore, and I do enjoy some of the older technologies, so we'll see what we can do. But I hope you've enjoyed that. If you're a first responder, thank you for everything it is that you're doing during the pandemic. If you're inside and trying to find things to do, I would recommend Reel Repair as a fun hobby to get started on. And a box like this is a good example of what I'll call tuition reels. You can buy them relatively inexpensively, and you can go learn an awful lot from those technologies in terms of the reel itself and how they were made, and you can have some fun putting them back together and taking them fishing. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please leave your comments. If you have questions about any kind of reel, not just particularly the ones that I've previewed for you today, please leave them in the comment section. I do try to respond to all. And if you like this and would like to see more, please subscribe. If you have any fishing reels that need repair, contact me by way of the business card that follows this, and I'll be happy to provide repair information on that. So with that, this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. Have a great day.